Hey everybody, welcome into the ADN studio. I'm Haley Outen. Week 3 of the NFL preseason is in the books, and several American Athletic Conference alumni are making an impact as we approach the start of the regular season. In Arizona, Hassan Reddick will start Week 1 of the NFL season. As the Cardinals' inside linebacker, the former Temple star has 6 tackles for Arizona across the first 3 games of the season. Staying in the NFC West, Shaquille Griffin has emerged as a starting candidate opposite Richard Sherman in the Seattle Seahawks secondary and appears to have the third cornerback spot locked down. Griffin has appeared in all 3 of the Seahawks preseason games, starting 2 of them while making 8 tackles. Also on the Seahawks depth chart in the secondary is former Cincinnati safety Mike Tyson, who is making the transition to cornerback in Seattle. In Philadelphia, a pair of former American quarterbacks are now teammates as former Tulsa QB Dane Evans is throwing in the direction of Greg Ward Jr., who starred at wide receiver then quarterback for Houston before converting back to wide receiver in the pros. Ward has caught 6 passes in the preseason, while Evans has appeared in 2 games, going 12 of 20 for 114 yards. In the Midwest, 2 former USF standouts are solidifying roster spots. Former Bulls running back Marlon Mack has impressed for the Indianapolis Colts and will likely serve as Frank Gore's understudy this season, while Rodney Adams has enjoyed a strong preseason at wide receiver for the Minnesota Vikings. On Sunday night, Adams had 3 catches for 35 yards, including a 9-yard touchdown catch. While none of them played in the American, there's a pony stampede of late in New Orleans. With the signing of fullback Zach Line, there are now 5 former Mustangs in the Saints locker room, and of course it had to make its way onto Twitter, or as some would say, it never happened. Line, Sterling Moore, Chris Banjo, Thomas Morstead, and Josh Laribus posed for the pick, and a proud alma mater in SMU gave it a retweet. For the 3rd straight year, Blake Bortles will open the season as the Jacksonville Jaguars starting quarterback. After an up-and-down 2016, Bortles will look to bounce back and reprise numbers closer to his 2015 season when the former UCF Knight threw for over 4,400 yards. The 2015 American Athletic Conference Offensive Player of the Year, Keenan Reynolds, is once again in competition for a spot on the Baltimore Ravens after spending most of the 2016 season on the Ravens practice squad. Reynolds has shared punt returning duties this preseason while enjoying a return to the U.S. Naval Academy during a Ravens practice. Reynolds was also honored as he helped lay the wreath on the tomb of the unknown soldier as head coach John Harbaugh took the entire team to Arlington National Cemetery. That's a quick look at your NFL update, which you can catch right here every Tuesday. Tomorrow we will be back with a brand new edition of The Rise, talking all things Olympic fall sports. Take my word for it, it was an extremely exciting weekend for several programs throughout the league. You won't want to miss it. Have a great Tuesday, everybody.